And welcome back to the castle, everybody. This is Nightsaber Z42, back with some more Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Anyways, a little mistake that I made in the last video. I was actually recording my mic in mono, so I kind of fixed that in post, and I actually fixed it now. I'm actually recording in stereo now, so sorry about that. Or actually, I guess you guys would never know. If the commentary seems a little funky, then it's because I had to actually do some stuff in post. So anyways, we actually didn't listen to Edward Elwick's voice here because I kind of skipped through it all, but he's basically told us...
Just hope that she's still safe.
He basically told us, save the village. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and save the village. Arventville. Boom. Get rid of all of these purple torches. Purple is the color of things that can be destroyed. Look at the giant rat. Come back, giant rat. Get burned. Oh, what do I get? Am I getting the power to summon rats? Yeah, summon rat. I will actually go ahead and show this. That's not a familiar. Yeah, summon. You're gonna die by rat. That actually did a whole lot more than I actually thought it was going to. The one that I really like to use, I will actually go ahead and show these off because I actually don't use these a whole lot. The one that I really like to use is the Thrashing Tentacle. Now, the only downside of this one is it does cost 80 MP as opposed to 25 or 15. So that's a lot of MP, but it also does a ton of damage. And I'll go ahead and show that off. One of the bigger ones. Little girl, watch out. Oh, don't just stand there. Bloomers. I mean, you're gonna save a little girl from a monster. You could have at least done something other than
Thank you, Miriam.
flinch.
You know who I am. And that means...
I'm sorry we couldn't get here sooner, Dominique.
Edward, didn't I tell you to stay back in the boat?
So this is our contact.
Yes, the church sent me.
An exorcist. Then we're lucky to have you, Dominique.
And the church you, Miriam. Thank you for guiding her here, Johannes.
You wouldn't have asked if it wasn't important. But you should tell us why you need her. Miriam isn't one to shy away from danger, but she deserves to be armed with all the facts.
Yes, very well. I told you when I contacted you that the Shardbinder gerbel is responsible for summoning the castle.
Yes, there's no mistake about that. He admitted as much.
What? You spoke to him?
Then let me get right to the point. I find it curious that the outpouring of demons, facilitated by one Shardbinder, just happens to coincide with the sudden awakening of the other Shardbinder, after exactly 10 years.
You're right, it is strange. But the church doesn't get to drag Miriam into this just because the timing is odd.
Oh, that's odd. I can actually turn off dialogue.
Oh, do you decide for her then? I asked you to bring her here so she could see the horrors that have befallen the village and make an informed choice. I have no intention of forcing you, Miriam.
You don't have to. I gave gerbel my word that I would stop him. What happened here only strengthens my resolve.
Thank you, Miriam. I am sorry to put it on your shoulders.
Pardon me?
What's up with your arms?
Oh, hello there. Are you all right? We didn't mean to ignore you.
I'm all right, thank you.
You are quite welcome. Do you have a name?
Anne.
What a lovely name. Anne, you shouldn't be out here. Let me take you somewhere safe.
Oh, all right.
Come on, this way.
I don't know, but for some reason I really don't like the Exorcist's outfit at all. It's just, I don't know, it's something about it I don't like. Farmer is gonna be here soon. I think we have to save him or something. Well, and we're just gonna drop it because
I did some looking around before, and this place seems secure.
Yes, agreed.
Johannes, you, Anne, and I will remain here. We can assist Miriam from safe ground.
What? We can't ask her to brave the castle alone?
Don't be foolish. She is trained in combat. Are you? We would only get in the way.
But that's not the point.
I'll be fine, Johannes. Please don't worry.
All right, but we'll be here if you need us.
Let's not waste any time. We have a lot to do.
Come back if you need anything. I'll get a workshop running so I can perform alchemy for you.
Thank you, Johannes.
I know you're strong, but be careful.
I will.
And there they go. So we have two shops that are actually kind of open. We're gonna go to the left first for the general store,
Miriam, welcome.
which is what Dominique.
Since this is your first time here, let me tell you a little bit about the supply post.
Please.
I have made arrangements so you can buy and sell items here. I would have liked to provide what you need for free, but seeing as we are largely cut off from the church's funds out here, I will need money in order to keep the supply post stocked. I hope you don't mind paying.
No, I understand. I appreciate you doing what you can.
I can also buy shards from you if you no longer need them.
Wait, is trade in demon shards even allowed?
Of course. The church would sooner gather them up and make certain they are purified. I am not permitted to sell them, but I can buy them off you. You may want to keep extras, since possessing multiple shards of the same type amplifies its power, but there is a limit to how far that can go. And more importantly, if you carry a large number of shards, your body's corruption
May accelerate, but I'll find a way to deal with that myself.
I still recommend selling your shards as a means of making money.
All right. I know you're looking out for me.
I think that explains everything. Now, would you like to have a look around?
All right, so we can sell shards, and we have 3 cerulean shards right now. As you can see, we're at grade 3, which I kind of wish it would tell us a little bit. Oh, actually, I'll get into that in a little bit. We can also sell generic things, although really I wouldn't, because everything is kind of cheapish. Yeah, so there really isn't that much of a point. And we can also buy items, so like potions and anything that could stave off status afflictions. We can buy ingredients for what Johannes has for us, and we'll go ahead and see that, and also some crafting supplies, as well as we can also buy some items. Actually, oh, that morning stern is really good. That's what I use. But I'm actually going to not buy any weapons because we're gonna find them in the castle itself. Although I will go ahead and buy the Garbo hat because it looks awesome.
Is this right?
Purchase and equip that. And I would also maybe like to buy the scale.
Is this right? Thank you.
And I think that's gonna be it. Yep, that'll be it.
Oh, I forgot to give this to you. It's the key to the building. You can use it to explore further in.
Thank you.
I invited the other survivors inside where it's safe. They all have troubles that need resolving, if you can spare them the time.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. Come back anytime. I'll be praying for you.
All right, side quests.
Oh, hello, miss. Oh, you're looking fit as ever.
I cannot stand your voice.
Dominique, what is all this machinery?
That is photographic equipment we've been working on.
Photographic?
To put it more plainly, it allows me to capture images of real life, landscapes, people.
What? Really? Can I try it?
No.
Unfortunately, I don't have the silver bromide I need.
I'll see if I can find it. Be right back.
All right. There's an old lady that will actually come here later that actually has a set of quests for us. We're gonna go visit Johannes first before we do anything.
Ah, here she is.
Here she is.
You have to marvel at the church's resources. Look at what they've provided for us.
I know, it's incredible.
So, what I can do for you here in the workshop is take materials you bring me and transmute them into new items. But the alchemy is easier to show you than explain. Here, I have some materials we can use. So let's try transmuting them.
Alright.
So, what'll it be?
So basically, he's giving us free stuff so we can craft. We're gonna craft 3 potions, and boom. We just use 2 ingredients
I like it.
to craft that stuff. We're also going to not use... a great. Counted as a great sword. Pirate hat! Oh, I could have actually crafted that. Oh well. I don't want anything else, so we're gonna leave it at that. He can actually prepare food for us. Now the thing about recipes is once we actually consume a recipe for the first time, we get a permanent stat upgrade. So it's actually worth it to actually craft each and every one of these for permanent stat boosts, which is what we're going to do. There's also the old lady that I was telling you about in the other area. She actually has a quest line where we need to craft her all this food. We can enhance a shard. So for example, this thrashing tentacle that I have will cost some writhing limbs, and I can never tell if it's 3 that we need and we have, or if it's we need 2 but we have 3. I can never remember. But we're actually gonna go ahead and enhance this because I will be using this one for a little bit. How about that?
I like it.
So we'll upgrade that to rank 2, increase the number of projectiles casted at once. Yeah, I didn't quite get that either. So, I don't really wish they would tell us what, like, the stats of the specific stars are. And we can also dismantle things for crafting materials.
Once I've transmuted an item, I'll pass it on to Dominique so she can carry it at the supply post for you. I'll do my best to inform you of what items you can make from what materials. But when it comes to items I don't know about, you'll have to find a formula for me and bring it here.
I understand.
Also, the demon crystal you've obtained, the shards, those can be transmuted the same way as items. Each shard requires specific materials, but it's worth it to make your shards more useful. Try it when you get the chance.
I think I will.
Also, neither one of us has been eating well. No wonder, considering the struggle we've been through to survive. If you bring me the ingredients, I can use alchemy to prepare meals for us. With proper nutrition and a varied diet, you have the potential to get much stronger.
So yeah, eating a new food for the first time will provide Miriam with a stat. And he's trying to summon a demon! Just saying. I don't think leads anywhere important. Yeah, it's a saving area. That's what I thought. Boom! Save! And let's get on with our day. So, what level are we? We are level 6. Chop your head off. Alright. So, this lady right here has a lot of quests.
You there? It was awful. Those monsters came out of nowhere. We ran for dear life.
Where are the others?
Dead, most of them. My dear husband included.
You say it.
Devils have to pay. Those murderers. You look strong, miss. I'm begging you. Help me.
Why do I look strong? I got skinny arms just like you.
If it's within my power.
Oh, thank you. My name's Lindsay.
You mean Lindsay?
What's yours?
Miriam.
Well, Miriam, I'll gather whatever information I can about the monsters that wronged us. I want you to hunt down the monsters and take vengeance on them. The efforts won't go unrewarded, I promise you that.
All right. I'll do it.
Here's what I've turned up on the monsters.
Okay, so conveniently, There has been one villager who has died by one type of these monsters. Like, so all these monsters have killed at least one villager. So one villager times how many monsters there are is how many quests we have. So,
Help
yeah.
my husband rest in peace. Kill that murderer dead!
And I actually should.
Have you learned anything?
I should have just
Turned up on the monsters.
click select and then confirm. You can select multiple quests. Yes, I will do it.
Help Julius the Chandler rest in peace. Kill those murderers dead!
Kill those murderers dead! She says that every single time. Okay, farmer!
I'm glad me fields are rid of those monsters. But they're in a terrible state. I'll need to replant everything.
There is something wrong with your
What
mouth.
will you grow?
Well, I haven't decided yet. Where are my manners? I'm Harry.
But you have no scar.
Miriam.
Tell me, Miriam, do you have anything I might be able to grow? Because if you let me do the farming, I'll give you your share of the harvest, and you won't even have to lift a finger.
Oh, all right. I'll keep an eye out.
Good. I'll be waiting in the fields.
Should we, like, maybe be more concerned
Plant this?
Sure.
about, you know, putting out all the fires in the village, especially the ones that are really close to your crop? Yeah, the plants grow right behind them, by the way. Where there are things blocking the soil. Oh well. Let's move on. Unlock the door. Let's go through. Oh, bats. Bane of my existence take 3 hits for each of these bone mortars. Now, when you have a quest, it will actually tell you, it'll tell you if you've defeated any enemies that are part of that quest. So this is actually a teleportation mirror, but we don't have access to any of the other teleportation mirrors. So I just basically went to that room just to respawn all the enemies. But we did level up, so that is awesome. Is that a harpy? No, it's a hey, baby, your halo. Alright. That's enough Beyonce. We get to fire. And I believe I can get to this treasure chest right here. Yep. Elf ears. I've actually not used this. But it does bring our defense, intelligent mind up. So I got a little elf ears poking up through my little hat. Right there. Look at that. Can you come down, please? No? Okay. But you come down now. And some HP, some Harry Potter rounds. Awesome. Alright, so let's actually make our way to the castle. And for some reason, we could actually sit down in some of these chairs. There's like a lot of areas where we can just sit down, but it doesn't give us any bonuses or benefits. It doesn't heal us or regenerate our MP any that I could actually tell. So, yes. I could use it. Although it probably has a quicker attack speed, honestly. So yeah. Oh, your equipped weapon at enemies. Be careful, it might not come back. Just kidding, it probably does come back. Oh, look at all the birds looking at us. Run, little birds, run. And I like this. This game actually does quite a bit of this effect where it's like 3D and it kind of rotates. That's so cool. I actually really like that. Oh, actually, let's not do that. I'm going to go down here first, and I'm not going to trap myself down below. We actually can't do anything in this area just yet. We need to be able to swim, which we do not. Or we cannot. We cannot dive, at least for the time being. We can swim on top of the water, but we just can't dive. And this actually leads us all the way back to Arventville, or whatever that town is called. Oh, please burn. Thank you. They only do minimal damage, but still I want them to burn. Yes, die. And your little rat babies too. I've actually tried for so long to hit those things, and I've never been able to do it until that one moment. Yes, there's a treasure chest in this room. That's it. We get the 8-bit coin. And the 8-bit coin sells for, I think, 800 gold. I don't know if there's any other value other than that. We actually can't go down, by the way. So I don't know. I've kept my 8-bit coin in my personal run through, so I don't believe it's any type of crafting material or anything like that. I think it's just something that we can get. And there's actually more. There's like a 16-bit and a 32-bit, and I think the prices will definitely jump up, probably like 1,600 and then 3,200 would be my guess. All right, let's load the bridge, and we need to get inside the castle. I'm about to end this episode. I really love the architecture in this entire castle. It's really cool. And for some reason, yeah, I don't understand it, but hey, I guess it's just about the presentation. And of course, we get the music going, get rid of all the chandeliers. Is there a big enemy yet? Because I really want to show. Oh, yes, the paintings. Okay. It's kind of like, whatever that game, Rogue Knight or whatever. There was a game that I played. It's like the first game I ever played on my channel. And it had all the portraits that could actually stuff like that. It was pretty cool. All right. So, sorry, bro, but you're going to die. Boom. Tentacle comes out and hits him for a lot of damage. We should probably go up here and get the treasure. Monster bird tier. Oh, he was crying. Too bad he still died. Right, 50 gold for us. And there's also another treasure chest over yonder. But we can't get to it. We actually need to double jump. Please, no dog. Oh, it takes 4 hits with the claymore. Oh, please come back. Thank you. You need to remember. Oh, yes. Bats are the Medusa in this game. Oh, my gosh. They're so annoying. Die, ghost. I personally probably would have clarified you as a will-o-wisp. But hey, I'm not the one who created this game. Oh, speaking of the creator, I did buy the DLC that actually has that dude that you can fight him as a boss. I'm really excited to kind of show that off and do that in this playthrough. So please no. Look at this blood fountain. We're gonna go over that. I don't want to get dirty. I got a pretty dress on and immediately fall almost into the blood. You know what? You could fight. You're gonna burn. Yeah, I need a faster weapon. I really can't wait. Gold. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Alfredo. I think it's Alfred. Got burning hands.
Miriam? It can't be.
Yeah, I got his name right.
Alfred?
Why are you here?
Why are you here? You have the chicken I requested for my Alfredo.
Johannes, that fool of an apprentice should have stayed out of this.
You have a lot to explain for. After all the terrible things you've done?
All that is in the past. I'll not be defending my actions to you.
Don't I deserve it? You were like a father to me.
Enough, child. I am here for the book. Gerbel has the book.
The book.
What are you talking about?
If you don't already know, then let us keep it that way.
And look who showed up.
How are you still alive?
And how were you in this castle? How did you get past all the enemies?
What were you thinking in coming here?
Like, seriously.
You can answer my question first.
All that matters is that I am alive. Did you come here for the book?
Book? The Liber Logaeth?
Make no mistake. I won't let anyone touch that tome but me.
Not even you should touch it. Didn't what happened 10 years ago teach you anything?
I don't have time to argue with you. I just hope you are wise enough not to get in my way.
What?
You know full well my power exceeds yours. Take Miriam and leave this place. Otherwise, you will die.
I came here because something didn't feel right. But I didn't expect him.
Johannes, what is the Liber Logaeth?
It's It's a book the Alchemy Guild once possessed that allows for the summoning of spirits. The guild used it to bring about the calamity 10 years ago. And the Shardbinder's crystal acted as a kind of catalyst.
A book like that shouldn't even exist.
I know. Alfred must be trying to restore the Alchemy Guild to power. But we cannot let him lay hands on the Liber Logaeth.
He said Gerbel had it. You know, I think I might have seen it.
It makes sense, considering the situation we're in. He must have gotten his hands on it after surviving the sacrifice.
So now I have to stop Alfred too.
No, let's focus on Gerbel. If we can get to him and the book before Alfred does, we'll kill two birds with one stone.
Good point. All right.
Dominique might know what to do about Alfred in the meantime. I'll head back to the village and see what she has to say.
Oh. Okay, that whole scene was fine until Johanna showed up. There really was no reason for him to even come this way. I mean, I came because I had a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. Whilst attempting to create my homunculus, I discovered a strange formation of white crystal growing on the subject. What is it? A sign, at long last, that my studies are progressing. I must observe it diligently and learn all I can. The crystal I discovered appears to be multiplying. Slowly, its corruption spreads through the cadaver I chose as a subject. It is a marvelous substance, neither entirely a liquid nor a solid. As soon as I have enough, I'll begin experiments to discover its other properties. So, yeah. Johannes. Nah. Anyways, I'm going to leave it off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Check the description for my Facebook and Twitter information. While you're at it, give this video a huge thumbs up to support the series. And I will see you guys in the next video.